the first. All right, ready to go here in for the Reds. TJ Friedl. High fly ball out into left center field. Rojas snags it, and there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. Still early in the season, but so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think is
out towards right center. That's well struck. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing. His second of the year. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here is Matt McClain. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out, base is empty. Here comes a pitch. Outside. Now 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
But why is it echoing?
One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Jeimer.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they pick up a run of the solo shot and take the lead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Phillies nothing. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. And a pitch. That one missing inside. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Off the plate, 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. In the air, out towards left center. Friedl tracks it down for the out. And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nick Castellanos.
Boogie had over 100 RBIs last year, and that's just a huge year. You've got to have men on base, but you've also got to be able to come through in the clutch, and that's exactly what he did. See if he can back that up in this season.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses. 1-2 to count. It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. All even now at 1-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer Steer. On the ground, out to short. To first, and quickly one away in the second. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That's to third. Boom. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Stuart Fairchild. To the right side. Merrifield to first in time. And the Red. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Nicholas Castellanos. Martinez back to work. And a foul ball left side. Castellanos getting the start in right. A member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. The punch out there, and one away.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
That's away.
First pitch just misses. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 7.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. That's hard hit in the line. And that is that. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Top half of the 3rd inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a pitch. Late with the swing there.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Bree.
So up next, Elly De La Cruz. That's to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Snap throw to first. And he just got his hand in there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Benson, the next to hit, takes outside. Tied up here in the early going. Runner breaks for third. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Alec Bohm. Martinez back to work. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
MOG hard hands, MOG grin. MOG waving hand, hi.
Swing and a miss. In the count 1-2.
Hi.
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. That's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos sizes this one up and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Turner with the throw to first, and there are 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Hit hard. That gets through. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. This one in the air, right field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs. Bottom of the 4th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. A little bit low. Right through there for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
One and 2 here. This to third. Candelario whips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So now here's the DH. Kyle Schwarber grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And the pitch is in for a strike.
No ball.
And the count is 0-2. And that just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. As the lefty gets to work. That one misses. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one ripped into right, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In there safely.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That's outside. And it's 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Now the throw to first on the run. And there's 2 away. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Will Benson now at the plate. Two outs and a foul ball. A little bit high, and that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
Next offering upstairs.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now snap throw to first. Friedl dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's major. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New pitcher for the Reds, Sam Moll.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
A little roller up along first. Got him on the off-balance throw. And Castellanos is out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Real Muto in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball. The Reds up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. One down, Phillies down a run, and that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Real Muto runs. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and that was not close. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Snags it for the second out. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Fly to left his first time. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
De La Cruz should have this one. That is the inning. Phillies strand one. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Matt McClain. Allard back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And he swings through that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
The pitch. Out to short. Turner. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veteran Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
One down, base is empty. Going to count 1-2. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Spencer Steer digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Very high with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So no run. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. Trey Turner up next. And here it comes.
right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Turner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Step off throw to first. Rojas gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
No, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man.
Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies 1. Taijuan Walker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The wind of the pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now a chance for Stuart Fairchild. And he swings over the top there. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Gregory Soto, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
I hope you're the Reds. Emoji crossed fingers. Emoji grin.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2.
I am.
In the air, right field. Castellanos on his horse. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Yay, emoji grin, emoji red heart.
So digging in, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1 for 2. That one to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from 3rd. One down, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Little chopper rolls foul. 1 run across to the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 0-2, runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw, tag, ow! A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out.
Dive in, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here in Philadelphia, here's Bryce Harper. And a pitch. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now all even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. To first, might be two. There's one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Eighth inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedl. And the right-hander back to work. Walker, a former All-Star. He features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a foul ball. Not even close there. And the count is 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McLain. Runner on the move. It's in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Throw to second, save. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. Ground ball right side, base hit, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ground ball could be 2. Flips it for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Fernando Cruz.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Softly hit to third. Candelario on to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 4 and the Phillies. Back at Citizens Bank Park. We go to the 9th. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. That one hit to right. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air, right field. That gets down for a hit.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, dude.
The other way, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. So bottom of the 9th. And here is Johan Rojas. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next offering way upstairs. Slice to right. Benson pulls that one down. And there's one down. Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Flying around third is Turner. The relay to the plate. Safe.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Harper swings through it for strike one. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Last chance for the Phillies. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
No ball.
Two-run game, a 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Swings through that.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go down. And on the hill, the lefty, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub-350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Runner takes off. Caught and missed. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. This one high in the air to left center. And there's one away. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. And a big swing and a miss. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. right side. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the frame. Here's Trey Turner. The line to kick the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Just off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. McLean gathers and throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here's Harper now. Merrifield on the move. And there's a foul ball. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Man at first, 1 away. Popped up. De La Cruz moving under this one. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Fairchild gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that is the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 out in the second. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 1. Sanchez, in his second season, he features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And now the lefty. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the Little nooks. It can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Runner on the goal. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now 1-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot.
Ground ball right side could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his play.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second. JT Realmuto steps in. Inside, just missed. And that drops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 2-2. And another ball. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Alec Bohm at the plate and takes high there. And that one clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. And a good eye there. One out, base is empty. And he deals. Goes down looking. And here is Sosa to the plate. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Merrifield to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Christian Pache. The lefty fires. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Turner, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick bat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Merrifield takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Fastball for a strike. In the air, right side. And it stays fair. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Harper in the box, lays off for ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 out of the 4th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, one strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think of.
Oh, nice stop and a slide. Nicely done for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Steer swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Nick Castellanos. Just missed.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hit in the air, center field. Fairchild moving under it. 2 down. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. That one's in there. That's strike one. Good eye in that spot. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Phillies go down. New inning getting started. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch.
Ball one.
That misses. The count now 2-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Castellanos gets under it. Nabs it. 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One down, base is empty. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1. De La Cruz, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to give extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Edmundo Sosa. And here it comes. That's off the mark. Ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Pache batting for the second time, and that's strike one. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's the strike. Hit on the ground to Candelario. Tosses across to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner, the next to hit. That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first, and they get Turner for the out. 3 up, 3 down. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedl. To third. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys don't nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The Reds down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Up the middle, whips it to first on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Whit Merrifield. Williamson back to work. Upstairs. It's in the dirt. And here comes David Bell. TJ Antone into the game.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that's downstairs and outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Harper up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Runner at first with no outs here. And the righty deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets to first ahead of the runner, so they get the first out of the inning.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
Castellanos lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Foul ball there. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couple of singles back to back. Other than ripping one in.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Frankie Montas. This is his 3rd time out this year. And now it's going to be Alec Bohm. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So here's the Phillies DH, Edmundo Sosa. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap. And
base hit, 1 run in already. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-0. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Christian Pache. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Got him looking. 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. Misses off the plate. 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. They get the force. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 9 men come. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
The Phillies leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. And a ball evens the count. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right side. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. That to right. Castellanos makes the catch, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. The pitch. Just missed.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one. 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Steps on the bag for 1. How about that double play?
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But With the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
At the plate, Nick Castellanos. That's in there. Strike one. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Popped up first base side. And that'll do it. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Bounce to the left side, and that squirts through. And that rolls into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now at the plate, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Misses. Going to count 1-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
De La Cruz at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 2 now. On the ground to third. Boots it. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from third. Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedl. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one out in front that time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners off.
And that one is inside. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And the right hander back to work. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is downstairs. lifted in the air right center field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1's the count.
That just misses. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Stepping in, Edmundo Sosa. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
McLean now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Gregory Soto preparing to come on if needed. Strom also throwing. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Righty delivers. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Got him swinging. And they're down to their last out. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ground ball, and this should do it. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error. Now here is Tyler Stevenson.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. One strike away. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Ready to go? And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. The wind and the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And the right-hander deals. In the air to left center. Marsh moves under it. And there's one down. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Stubbs fires to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the first. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Good eye right there. Righty to the plate. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Last game.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Kyle Schwarber.
Boog, he had a great year last year, finished just under 50 home runs. So, you know, part of that's motivation for him to come out and get to that number and beyond. He's a huge home run threat. So just keep your eyes on him because the ball's going to be leaving the yard a lot.
Chopper right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Trey Turner at the plate. That one missed.
1-0.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Gigantic blast. His second homer of this series. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And downstairs. The 1-2. And that just misses.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. It's an... Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings it across, and quickly one away in the second. Jonathan India at the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Wheeler, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2009. Now a screamer into the outfield. Marsh makes the grab. 2 down. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Ground ball left side. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a foul ball. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now it's Alec Bohm. Just missed. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
There's a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And now a flare into left. And foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the third inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And one away in the top of the third. Next to hit, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. And that'll fall for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Digging in, TJ Friedl. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now here is Will Benson. That's out to center field. Brings it in for the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Johan Rojas. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-2. Ball one there.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And he deals. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. This one smoked out to left. Fraley makes the play, 2 away. This is Bryson Stott, grounded out to short in his first trip. And there's a strike. The 0-2. In the air, left side. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. The pitch. Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Waste no time there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Runner on the go. On the ground to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Reds tie it up. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through a big spot to drive in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now, Jonathan India. Rolled over to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. Runner on the go. Base hit into the outfield. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And now Jake Fraley. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's one, and a run scores on the double play. Now it's the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Brandon Marsh. And that one is lifted in the air. And a superb diving catch.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know, but man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In there at the knees. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Turner runs. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And there's a ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be...
Runner goes again. Pitch misses in. The throw, tag, and he's out. The Phils trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over. Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Runner takes off. Line to left. Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Go Reds, emoji grin, emoji hard hands.
Two outs. And that one gets past the catcher. Stubbs fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. The line to kick the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-2. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any frustration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Hard hit, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
One down, Phillies down a run. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Hard on the ground to first. One at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And now, Garrett Stubbs. That's down and in. A slider missed. Fastball for a strike. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. On the ground. Boom. To first, leadoff man retired in the 6th. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Base knock center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Now a chance for Jonathan India. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Taijuan Walker.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders,
well struck right field. That one is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 5-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
De La Cruz at the plate now. That's ball one. He was late there, strike one.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
Rojas makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. Back here in Philadelphia. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. The right-hander back to work. Got a good eye there.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 2. inside, gets out of the way. And that's too high, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Marsh in the box again, takes a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And 1-2. The Phillies down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Fired to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Turner stands in now and watches strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And there's a hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Schwarber, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Green throws to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
High fly ball down the left field line. Fraley makes a nice running catch. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down here 5-1. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. Just missed.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, that aggressiveness has been all about attacking the first pitch they see. 7 hits on the first pitch alone, and clearly they've done a great job turning those hits into runs on the board.
Ripped on a line to center. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
And with all that success on the first pitch, I'm surprised they haven't made an adjustment on the mound. Clearly, they need to start mixing it up and start making better pitches to start the at-bat.
Benson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Matt McLain. 1 for 3. And that one in the air center field. Rojas under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. And he. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Ian Gibaut.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, third base.
And now Alec Bohm. High fly ball out to center field. Gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that's outside. Ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park for the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. That one down the line. He steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. Walker, in his 10th season, he features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Base hit into right field. Runner on the go. Swing and a base hit. Indy around second, heads for third. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-1. And the batter now, Christian Encarnacion Strand. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Move to first. Fraley back in on a dive. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets him to chase after that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Well struck left field. Marsh going back to the warning track. Makes the catch. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And here it comes. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Kicks and deals. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This to center field. Friedel racing over to make the catch. Now the catcher up to hit, Garrett Stubbs, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And here is Bryson Stott.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering misses, and now 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, Benson under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. We go to the ninth. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Walker back to work. That one ripped, but foul. Kicks and fires. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now back.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against the...
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Late on that fastball.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Emoji clapping hands. Emoji grin.
Up the middle. That's a hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 7-1.
That's 3 singles in a row. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Fought off foul. The Reds up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a pitch. High in the air out to right. Castellanos under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second to third. Not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Next to hit, Jeimer Candelario. Runners on the move. Stop. The throw to first. Out number 2 and another run comes in. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a base hit right there. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 9-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Fraley now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. No. Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit. Do what?
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it one hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Fastball for a strike. That clips the corner.
1-2.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Throws to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips the corner. One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Good eye right there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. Candelario on the first. Schwarber out of the play. So it's their last chance in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. And a swing and a miss.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Gibaut is just 1 strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. And that'll do it.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Love you all. God bless and have a great day.